Me or you? Me or you?
Welcome back to Daytime Live. Now, February will be Heart Month, and right now we have Senior Manager and of Fundraising and Marketing, Karen Anderson, as well as Nola Philpotts-Brown, Senior Manager of Health Administration for Heart Foundation. And they're here to give us a demo on CPR and tell us more about the activities that are happening for this month. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having us.
All right, tell us, what's going on for Heart Month?
So Heart Month, the theme this year is high blood pressure and the untold damage to kidneys. A lot of us don't realize how much damage that high blood pressure, uncontrolled high blood pressure, does to the kidneys. And so we really wanted to get that information out there.
Before you continue, what is high blood pressure though? What is it?
Well, Nola?
Abnormal. So the blood pressure, your blood pressure should be less than 120 over less than 80, right? So many persons.
What's 120 over 80?
Okay, so the pressure that is in your heart when your heart pumps blood, when you inhale and exhale, that pressure that pumps the blood across your body. There are two types of, there's two pressure. They have your systolic pressure and diastolic pressure.
Right.
So those two pressures should be less than 120 over less than 80. Many persons, right, many persons have blood pressure that is higher, but they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't really know. So what we have been saying at the Heart Foundation for years now, 48 years I'm doing that, is that you should be checking. You should be knowing your numbers. You should be knowing what your blood pressure is. And yes. And so what that does is damage your kidneys over time because some persons have it and it's uncontrolled.
Correct.
Nothing is happening, they don't check, and so it damages the kidneys. And so we want to bring some attention to that for Heart Month.
Right.
Knowing your numbers is very important.
It is,
Yes.
it is.
Right.
And so we're having a lot of activities. We start off on Sunday. Actually, we had the launch this morning. And so we start off with our run, which is our Run for Your Heart 5K, 2K, on Sunday, February 2nd at Emancipation Park at 7 o'clock. And then we also go across the island to various health centers, again, raising that awareness, doing health tests. And then we'll also be raising more awareness with some outdoor broadcasts. So we have that every Friday. And the first one we have actually starts the 3rd, which is the Monday.
Okay.
And then we go on to the Friday, which is the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, the 28th. They made it easy for me, all 7 days in the month. And so we're having a lot of outdoor broadcasts that we're really trying to build that awareness and trying to get persons to really understand why it's so important to know what your blood pressure is.
Okay.
Another thing apart from knowing is to reduce factors that would cause you to get the high blood pressure. So inactivity is one thing, yes, that can over time cause you to have high blood pressure.
Yeah. Right.
And so the run is part of what we want to practically demonstrate to persons to say, go out, get physical, you know, get active. Then, of course, you have nutrition. You have your good nutrition, you know, fruits and vegetables mainly, to cut back on the oils and the starches and so on and the sugars. Then you have other things like high cholesterol. If your cholesterol is high, that is the amount of fat in your blood. If it's too much, that means you're consuming too much fat. Your blood pressure could get high, and all of that can lead to chronic kidney disease, no smoking. So all of that is what we want to do during Heart Month, just to remind persons. Many of them know already, but just to remind them again.
And the key is that there are risk factors that we can control. There's some we can't control, you know, gender, you know, race, those types of things. But the ones that we, but the ones that we can control, we really want persons to try to minimize those risks.
Correct. Okay, so we're going to go over to the demonstration.
Yes.
I mean, this is something that I can't stress enough.
Correct.
Because I used to be, I used to have hypertension problems. So I was able to reverse all of these with natural remedies and stuff. So I understand it very well. I check my blood pressure every morning, 9 o'clock, my alarm go off.
Good. No, that's excellent. That's excellent.
But let's get into the demonstration.
All right. So in this case now,
This demo is?
We are demonstrating how do you resuscitate someone if they were to pass out and they no longer have a heartbeat. So that is Alonzo Mothersill, and he's our CPR coordinator at the Heart Foundation, and we have a St. Hughes student.
Oh, yeah, I thought Craig was going to do it.
Craig, you wanted to do it too?
Me?
He can eventually, he can. Why not?
Craig, you're going to give the dumb...
That's a mannequin.
That's a mannequin.
A man.
Didn't want to say the
If I'm going to
So we're
give
going to start. You can go ahead while
I just
Carl-
said it's an AED as well.
Yes.
They just point like
So step one to do CPR is ensure environment is safe.
Right.
So both of you want to look around and just say, my scene is safe.
Coast clear, coast
There
clear.
are no hazard in the way.
The eagle has landed. The eagle has landed.
Now step two, very important. You tap the shoulder, ask the victim.
Are you okay?
All right, Craig, you know what to do.
I know a little bit.
So both of you, George and you want to go? Tap the shoulder. Harder, man. So, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Craig, try thing.
General. Are you okay?
That's step two. Step three, you're going to shout out for help.
Help!
Very good, Craig.
Help!
All right. Now, step four, scan the chest for breathing. Is the person breathing? Scan the chest.
This person is not breathing.
So, that one. And then we'll get to the compressions part. So you bare the chest, remove all the clothing, put one hand down, interlock your fingers, and you push very hard. 30 compressions.
Straight elbow.
Yes.
2 inches deep.
So want to try. I'm doing 30 compressions. Bring your hand up on the lower part of the breastbone, elbow straight, and go. No. Easy. Too fast. So you have to maintain a rate. So I can see she's training for Olympics later on this year.
We have to move through as quickly as possible.
2. I can stop right here. Very good.
Yeah.
So after I give compression, the final step is to give breaths.
Right?
So I'm going to ask you, Craig, to just...
To give breath.
Yeah,
That's a
2.
barrier device.
2
Craig,
breaths.
that's a
Not my
barrier
mask in my
device,
bag, you know.
Okay, good. Well, this is sealed, this is clean. So you head to chin lift, seal the mask, and give 2 breaths. Go ahead for me.
Who's going to blow in it?
Craig.
Let me video this.
So Craig, seal the mask with
I need
both
to
hands.
video this. Hold on.
Wow, okay.
And you put the chest to
Just
rise. So
breath,
2
Craig.
breaths, Craig. Don't be nervous.
Blow!
No, not so. A bit harder, Craig.
Harder.
Yes, sir. All right. And then you go back to compressions. So
Go back to
CPR is real simple. 30 compressions, 2 breaths for about 5 cycles.
So how about the AED?
And if you have time, you can show how to use the AED.
Yeah, this is the fun part.
Yeah, turn it on.
I mean,
Oh, yes.
within context.
Go to the front.
Call for help now.
Just simply apply the pads right here.
Remove all clothing from
You can get the nice part.
All right.
You have to say clear.
Exactly.
do not touch
See, turn.
patient.
I mean, while I'm getting that set up, is there any way we can learn this, or that we
You
can
can,
learn it online,
yes, you
or
can
you can?
learn it. You can learn it at the Heart Foundation.
Louder.
Stand by.
Not yet, wait.
Don't touch it.
Preparing to shock.
Clear!
Everyone clear. Press flashing
So both of you say clear loudly. Say clear.
Press flashing button.
Press the button down.
shock delivery.
Once you deliver a shock,
Provide
continue
chest
CPR.
compressions and rescue
But you
breath.
never move.
that's a trainer. Very good. And that's CPR in a nutshell. Do compressions, 30 compressions, 2 breaths, and use the AD machine if one's available.
Quickly, 10 seconds. Tell us where we can learn more about.
You can learn CPR at the Heart Foundation.
Right?
As a layperson, don't have to worry. So you can, the cost is $1,500 for our family
Craig,
and
step
friends
to your left a
CPR.
All right.
If you are someone that's already in practice in medical services, $5,500. Monday to Friday, every 2 weeks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Greggy, wrap out.
Daytime Live will be right back. We'll soon come back.